Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric Nye. I see that you got a new shirt, Eric.
What do
I
you
got
mean?
one too. I got me a.
Here
I
we
got
go.
me.
Is that better? Sorry, was that too casual for Monday? There we go.
No, man. Heck no. I,
There
I,
we go.
I just
Let me
I
go,
like
let me go
to.
put on a sweater.
No, I just gotta duly note that sometimes we catch you in a life like relaxing scenario or business scenario or just casual scenario. Today
Right.
we find you in a very casual, looks like you've been in the sun
Uh,
scenario.
yeah, I was in the sun this weekend for sure. And then it's Monday, and it's like talk about motivation. I'm looking at my meeting calendar. I'm like, holy crap, today's gonna be a day.
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about it, but tell everybody what day it is. I know that we've been warned, not warned, but told exactly what day it is, but I don't know. If it changes from you, I'll go ahead and add this one.
This is good. All right. So there's two I need to mention on today because one is important, but they're both important. But anyway, one needs to be mentioned. So the first one is National Mom and Pop Business Owners Day. And so
Okay.
locally for our group and our community, that is huge. And we always talk about everybody supporting the local businesses. I mean, we're all about that, right? So
Yes.
have to say that is the day. But I also need to mention it is National Vietnam War Veterans Day.
And hence the reason why I wore the camo.
There you go.
Eric, did you ever think that you were going to join the forces, or have you been in the armed forces?
I have not, and my dad actually was in Vietnam, and so he was a huge influencer on why I did or why I didn't, and why I chose not to. And
Okay.
that, but he definitely he did, and he saw some things there that that's. I'm glad he was there, right?
Yeah, give you an opportunity to understand what the meaning of war is. And so, thank you to all those who have served. And National Vietnam War Veterans Day. It's a big deal. And if anybody knows anything that about history, that was kind of a very bad time. Anything that has to do with war, period, is bad. I mean, it all comes with stress and anguish. But anyways, I put on the camo just to go ahead and make.
I love it. I love it. Like I said, that's why it's funny. Most people don't know. I get a list of like sometimes 10 things of the day of, and we have to choose, right?
Yeah.
But I think both of those were super important today, and so I think both of them were, definitely deserve being called out.
I think for the rest of the week, we're going to go ahead and do it National Ceci Day because it's her birthday at the end of the week. And I think that's
Oh,
exactly what we're going to dedicate it. We can just add to all the list of stuff
so
that's out
she was lucky. She missed April Fool's by a day.
there. A couple days, actually.
Is it a couple days?
So
Okay.
good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Haley. Good morning, Tracy. Thank you guys all for joining this morning. And as we actually do on Monday is Monday Motivation. And I want to talk about what happened this past weekend. I don't know if you guys joined our live, but if you didn't, oh my gosh, the best thing about this weekend was it was like literally needed for not only my soul and my happiness, but it was also needed for the community. We went live with Real Hope Inc. in Prescott Valley to do a drive, because they need to raise money in order for them to go ahead and fill their diesel trucks to do all this awesome bidding for the community by giving over 1,000+ boxes away. Not only do they do that, but Maya's Mercado is obviously the family ran business, and they also are a part of the Real Hope Inc. And the thing is that they also do these $50 food boxes, and these $50 food boxes, as Eric can go ahead and attest, that it
Mhm.
actually really honestly works for a lot of people that are in need. In some cases, this is like raw vegetables from the great state of Arizona, and
Right.
they have a lot of good things coming out of it. So I just want to go ahead and tell you guys that
Those happy boxes are awesome, San Martin. In fact, we're due to get another one. We got to find somebody to split it with because it's just so much food.
yeah, so I think that this day goes into the motivational Monday, because ultimately what ended up having, and this is the motivational part, we I mean, and Ceci, we're laying in bed, and we were just like thinking to ourselves, what can we do? Because we just got off the phone with Daniel, and Daniel was saying, hey, Martin, let me tell you what's going on. We're doing this yard sale this weekend, but it's not technically a yard sale. What we're doing is trying to raise money to go ahead and get gasoline in our diesels in order for us to go pick up this food from down south. And all
Diesel's gone up, San Martin.
Yes, and it's really affecting the whole the whole thing. Everything that raises in price affects everything. But one of the thing that they ended up doing was getting a bunch of boxes. I'm thinking that this the Amazon boxes, unfortunately, but we ended up turning it from a bad thing as far as like buying from Amazon. I think this is what I think happened. And they ended up having like 35 boxes that were probably 4 foot high or 3 foot high, maybe 3 foot high. I'm probably exaggerating, but whatever. And as soon as I got there, I was like, what is this? Everything was brand new. Everything was brand new, Eric. I mean, look at, I even got this awesome backpack. I got another one too for Ceci and,
nice.
For her new book bag. And they were literally whatever you could fit in a bag for $20. We ended up finding a pair of Uggs. I don't know if you guys know anything about Uggs, but those things are $140 brand new on the shelf in a store, and we ended up getting them literally for just $20 plus whatever else was in the bag. And this is the motivation. Let me go back to what I was getting to. So me and Ceci were laying there and we're like, hey, I want to donate to this. I was like, let's put in $200. Let's see if the community will match. And so forth. The community did match. And Eric actually, he stepped up with the actual matching dollars. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. And then Alvarez Tires stepped up. If you guys know anything about what's that little gas station over there on Gurley Street that does the cooking? Man, I forgot.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to give the name out. It was right next to my old business right there at the detail shop. If I remember, I'm going to just shout it out later. I'm just going to put it below. But Kathy is the owner there, and she donated $100. And then a lot of community members just came in, and they were dropping off money at the salon at Desert Rose, and they were dropping off money over at the place of where we were hanging out. The owner's little prices. She came in with another $100, and so we were out there. And I would just walk up to families. I was like,
nice.
"Hey, did you pay for that bag yet?" And they're looking at me like, "No, not yet."
Yeah, you thought they were stealing.
I'll be like, because we ended up, turning the money into actual, tickets or little sticker things. And so I'll be like, well, this bag is paid for by, the loving community. And then they'll be like, huh, what are you talking about? So
nice.
Technically when it's not $20, they're just like, what are you talking about? So a lot of people were confused, but when they walked up there to go pay the $20 with their big, huge bags of stuff, they were like, oh no, you're good. And then they would have to rip it because some people were thinking, oh, maybe if I use the same bag, I'll take it to the car, dump it out, bring it back and go get some more.
I got a question though, how many did you give away?
We ended up giving so they were $20 each. We ended up giving $740 of bags away.
Wow,
so
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome, man. It was great timing. Not only were they giving that out, but they were actually giving out food as well. So it was I feel like it was a successful day. I think Real Hope Inc. ended up making a decent amount of money to go ahead and take care of this month. I think the idea is to go ahead and create these little yard sales as long as they could possibly do it, as long as Prescott Valley, the Prescott Valley business or the what would you call the officials won't mess around, because there's all these rules and red tapes that the Prescott Valley people
it's not just Prescott Valley, it's everywhere, right? And so this is for diesel fuel, right? Because they go back and forth to Yuma to pick up the produce.
Yeah,
right.
They go back to they pick up stuff all over Arizona.
Okay. Well, hey, when we get offline here, I actually have an idea for Daniel, which is a fuel program that's for diesel. So anyway, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. And so this is kind of like the motivation is like, not only did I do that last week, but I also did a simple thing because, we all find ourselves in problems and sometimes just stress in general. And how do we go ahead and cope with things? I like to go ahead and just do what I can. I mean, whether it be a smile or giving back, just anything. It doesn't matter, whether it be flowers, whether it be money, whether it be just hugs, whether it just be your presence. I mean, it's something that is very sentimental to a lot of people, but a simple thank you is actually good. So our community came out in full force. And as you guys well know, we like to go ahead and try to give back to our community as far as businesses, people that are in need. And just because, I mean, we could do that as well. We could just go ahead and just give and love for free,
Yep.
And then so I love doing that. And I think our community came out in full this past week, and it was awesome. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys.
And I also saw you at the pie place doing a live stream right afterward.
Yeah. We was it pie place? What was I doing? Was it the pie place?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. That was last week.
I didn't see that one. I saw you out at the distribution spot. And but
we took a picture. I think we took a picture over there at the pie place, but we did go live over at Rustic Pie last week. Is that what you're talking about, or was it another thing?
Or there was right after Real Hope. There was some kind of live stream on the Prescott Times. It said something about Rustic Pie again.
Oh no, I think I don't know what that was, but what we did go live prior to the distribution on Prescott Valley at the First Cup or Third Shot Coffee up at the mall, and we were doing cars and coffee in the morning, and so we ended up going out there live and introduced ourselves to the people that were putting it on, and we introduced them to everybody out there. And man, they have up to about 50 to 100 cars show up every last Thursday or last Saturday of every month, and it's just awesome. You coffee, donuts outside of Third Shot Coffee.
Yeah, that's where you were. Yeah, no, I saw that live stream. That's right. I didn't realize that's where the car show was.
Yeah. And it was it's awesome. It just gives you a chance to go out and get your car shown and stuff. One of the best cars there was an old Corvette, and so I was walking by with little Kiki, and I was like, "Do you know what that is?" And she goes, "No." I'll say, "All right, well, we have to go ahead and teach her some at least some basic classic car description." So she walks up and she could go ahead and be like, "Yeah, there we go. That's a Corvette."
You have to push it up there right now, just because when they set, they don't play nice.
What was that? What was that last part?
I said when they set around, they don't play nice. So I'm glad that there's a car show to get it out.
Yes, most definitely. And there was a nice Lamborghini there, man. It was really, really beautiful. It was amazing. So I think that weekend or that last week is something that is literally a start of something that is, I feel like spring is in the air type of feeling.
Yes. Speaking of spring in the air, yeah, I saw your post a little bit ago about the pollen count.
Yeah, and it's been like that for how long now? About a month or 2 months. So this is a part of
snow 3 days ago.
Yeah, we did. And that kind of really was actually no bueno for me. I didn't like that at all. As Maria says, we do go to the Rustic Pie on Friday, and we get to taste the amazing food. They're going to present us with some of their best dishes, maybe even some of their best pies or treats that they have. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. So we're going to go ahead and spotlight that. And one of the also awesome things is that there is so much more events that I feel like I'm like in a different world right now. I'm like, what do I do? I don't know.
Too much error.
Yeah, too much, man. And I'm thinking to myself, I was like, what the heck was I doing a year ago? I know for a fact I was way busier than I was last year. But I think what ended up happening was I got a beautiful girlfriend by the name of Ceci. And so she became my attention. And she kind of probably is mad at me for that, but I tell you what, man,
you were doing all those renovations at the salon. You were busy, man.
Yeah, and I got to devote this energy and mind to the events and stuff like that. Because at some point in time, she goes, "Do you have friends?" And I'm like, "Dang it!" So, anyways, we're getting back into the swing of things, and I feel very, very good about it. So we already have a comedy show booked. I just got to verify the actual date, and I think we are going for the end of. Let me pull this calendar up real quick. I think we're going for the end of April.
Nice. Is it going to be at the Rustic Pie like you were hoping outside?
Yes. I think we're going to go for the end of April, the 24th. And then we are also going to do a business mixer there at the Rustic Pie. And the reason why I'm actually boosting this location is because it's actually a really awesome location. And if you guys look into it, the patio is available, and then there's a different section behind the whole building itself that's available. So she's wanting to rent the place out and actually hold functions there. So if you guys are out there and you guys are thinking about hosting something that's on a patio or whatever, now is obviously a beautiful, beautiful time. I don't know if anybody was able to get outside yesterday, but holy cow, it was so amazing. So I think today is going to be
and obviously watch out for the sun.
Yes, watch out for that area. A lot of it, and the rest of this week is looking very, very beautiful. So we didn't even put weather in the
I saw almost 80 degrees this week later this week.
It was 74 yesterday, Eric.
Wow.
74. It was 74 yesterday, and we loved every bit of it. So I just want to go ahead and give a shout out. Let me go ahead and put Real Hope Inc.'s information on there. So if you guys want to donate, they have the abilities, and they need the support, because if you support them, they are supporting the community, and I think that's a great turnaround for them as well. And also, we are advertising here on our pages. So if you guys see the little thing on the bottom that says stars, that right there could actually help out with our scenario, which monetizes this. And it's not too much. I mean, you could go ahead and throw down 2,500 stars and let the stars just flow all over our face on Facebook, and it will look amazing. First of all, second of all, it would make us smile. Last week, Friday, thank you to all the people that donated. We ended up, I think, making $8, Eric. So
nice. Awesome.
Yes, yeah. It took a year to go ahead and get that to be monetized, but we got that stuff. But I'm just kidding. No, we have some great sponsors out there, and let me go ahead and give a couple of them.
And that's what I want to bring up as you're doing that. Okay, go ahead. And then I got something to bring up about your change of schedule. But what TC Carpet Care?
Yes, TC Carpet Care is amazing here locally in Prescott, Arizona. They just moved here. If you guys want to hear their story, you're more than welcome to. And I'm going to go ahead and throw up another one, because this coming week, we also have the business mixer at the local after hours. So they're going to be there. The owner's going to be there. We're going to go ahead and hang out and have some drinks. The first round is on us. And if you guys want to come out, the foods also are going to be on us as well. So the local is going to be an awesome spot to be in. So thank you.
You got to say time. You got to say, you said place, but you got to say time and date.
Oh yeah, 5:30 this Wednesday at the local, and it's going to be literally, like I said, after hours, and you guys can come out, enjoy, have a glass, and feel free, man.
Nice.
Feel free.
All right. So also Wednesday, you've got some changes to your wine chronicles.
Oh yes. Well, we ended up switching from Tuesday to Wednesday. I mean, why did I even pick Tuesday for a freaking wine day when I knew it was Taco Tuesday? So we ended up going to Wine Wednesday. Wino Wednesday. I hope I don't turn into a wino.
I love it. Wine Wednesdays, and then so what are you going to do for Taco Tuesday?
It's in the mix. Like I said, Los Pinos is doing some revamping over there. They're doing some heavy duty remodeling, guys, and I just want to let you know, I got the word here first, and since you guys are still watching the video, you guys also heard it, but there's some changes going on over there. I'm waiting for them to be their finale. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but as soon as they are, we will go ahead and probably do our Taco Tuesday over there in the
but they're still open right now, right?
Eric, I don't know. He hasn't been posting. So I talked with him the other day, and he says that we're almost done. And I don't know if that means he's open or if he's closed, whatever it may be. But I
still want to try his carne, so I didn't know if he was open or not. So he'll have to clarify that so people know.
Well, we'll just make him open up just because you want to try his carne, man. He'd be like, "Hey, man, I want to eat some tacos." So we could probably possibly put something together like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be so loaded, full of adventures and a lot of things that are going to be happening. I know for a fact that Prescott Valley and Prescott and Chino Valley are going full board on all of their events. As of right now, we are doing good. We're waiting for our numbers from Yavapai County Health Department. After Governor Ducey lifted his restrictions, this is now where it comes to those moments where you're just like, there's a lot of namesayers out there that were like, "Oh my gosh, no, keep the mask on."
There's a lot of strong feelings on both sides, right?
Yes, and so we just want to go ahead and see how the numbers are faring for us, and we always are hoping for the best.
Well, and I
So
did check this morning because today is the Yavapai County opened it up to 18 and over. And so I was curious. I checked on the site and it said there was appointments open today at the mall site. So apparently it's ready to roll and there's no wait. I mean, so people who are 18 and over now can go down to with an appointment, go get it. And then I saw some people on my feed that actually drove to Phoenix for 16 and older. So their kids that were in high school went down to the Phoenix site so that they could get the 16 and older one. So anyway, looks like it's wide open in Arizona.
Well, that's going to be a big successful thing. And I mean, I'm still, I know that we can go now, but I'm just like, I thought I had to wait until May.
Well, and I agree, but then let the people that need to get in there first.
Yeah. So I guess I could go ahead and just do what I do best. But I think that, with that being open, a lot of people are getting a little bit more relaxed and going back to, I'm going to say it is I want to go back to where I was normal. Still washing my hands though. I mean,
and folding up your beer.
Yeah, I want to be able to. I've always been wearing my beard. You know what? I actually really been respectful to the businesses that have actually requested me to go ahead and put on my mask. But since day one, I never really did, and I know for a fact that I just wanted to be respectful to everybody, but at the same time, I just didn't know exactly what was going on, and to be in fairness and all honesty, San Martin doesn't fear nothing but God. So I really honestly love that idea to go ahead and have nothing, on that. But right now I feel so free and so like really wanting to go ahead and be a part of community now, seeing smiles and faces. It just really honestly, I feel like PTSD has affected a lot of people. And I mean, we went to shout out to Fujiyama's. We actually sat at the bar. I really suggest you sit at the bar and get to know the guys that are making your food.
Where's that?
Up there at the Frontier Village, right behind Augie's.
Okay.
Up there in that Frontier Village, and it literally was awesome. But anyways, one of my questions was, do you guys feel good without not having to wear the mask? And they were like, yeah, man, it feels great. That it just feels great. And one guy had a mask on. He goes, I just got used to it. And so I'm like, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. But then again, I was like, yeah, I just trying to cover your bad breath.
From the amount of people, there's a lot of people visiting Yavapai County. A lot of people from California right now are here because they're doing spring breaks. But I can, last year, this time of year, when the governor put down the order, like our cancellations just cleared our calendar for 3 months. We got nothing. I can tell you, starting about 2 or 3 weeks ago with our spring break, we have never been busier, and people are just flocking here right now. So I think it's going to be a good season for tourism for the Prescott and Prescott Tri-City area.
I am, yeah, and John Heine was in the meeting with the Prescott Downtown Business Partnership to go ahead and give his blessings and also to acknowledge, that there's a lot of things going on. And as everybody knows, this past weekend, if nobody knows, this past weekend, they had a huge soccer tournament that loaded up every hotel.
Yep.
And pretty much every Airbnbs. And so It was a pretty busy weekend here. And
it's girls one weekend and boys in the next weekend, right? So it's a double weekend thing. Yeah.
Yep. So if you guys want to come into Prescott, Arizona, make sure you plan way ahead because a lot of these events are getting put up, months in advance. And I think, and if I'm not mistaken, all the events are now a go. So everybody just has to comply to the actual whatever they have as far as a list of things to do. But at the same time, make sure that if you guys are going to try to throw an event, to get in contact with your city and seeing if there's any special perks that they're going to throw up there and say, oh, don't forget, you're going to need $10,000 worth of insurance. So I don't know.
I mean, they'll do stuff like that. Annie said, crazy what a year can do and bring out the positivity in us despite circumstances. Well, and it's true. And if you don't have the lows, you can't have the highs.
Yep, exactly.
That's how it works.
good time to be educated on all that for sure. Yeah, shout out to the Yavapai. For some reason, I put my camera right there where the comments are. Good job, Mark Dean. So let me go ahead and just run down some of the stories for over the weekend. I think what we Okay, pasting below for okay. We got more information from the Arizona Downs. I don't know if anybody saw the information coming from Mayor Cal Palguda in Prescott Valley talking about the raceway. There's something going on out there, and not to mention
they want to revive it. That could be cool. Have you ever been out there? I have never been out there.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really loud, but it's perfect location, way out there in the middle of nowhere. A lot of people in Chino Valley didn't want that based off of the noise. And I'm like, what? Chino Valley would have had a great time. That's Kentucky, man. If you guys didn't like racing in Kentucky,
they're closing the Phoenix Raceway. That's why they're saying that they need some place for to hold these events in Arizona.
That could be a game changer, not only for the community, but I mean, it could also just bring another entertainment thing. So Chino Valley, you missed out. I don't know if you did it on purpose or whatever, but anyways, what we ended up doing, we ended up going over some stories. One was the father and son drug dealing. I don't know what's going on in Cottonwood, but there's a lot of people going down in Cottonwood. So there is also a Real Water. Real Water is the name. It's a recall that you guys need to go ahead and take out of your thing because they have some things going on with there. But it's called Real Water Incorporated. So if you guys have that,
talking like bottled water, like at the store.
Bottled water, yeah.
Okay.
And it comes out of Real Water of Mesa, Arizona, and Henderson, Nevada. It was a voluntary recall, and then they said that the water might have hepatitis, which is. No, wait, instances of non-viral hepatitis. So, get those, make sure you go to our website and check out all the news releases that are going to be coming out. Some of the things that will have you, like what's going on. But at the same time, a lot of it's not here locally in Prescott, Arizona. So I just want to make sure that you guys are all aware of all the things that are happening for this local area of Prescott, Arizona. And also check out our astrology corner. I mean, who doesn't want to find out
every Sunday, right?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to come out every Sunday, but San Martin gets it on Monday because I feel like Sunday is one of those days of rest where I'm not supposed to do nothing. But I end up like climbing and hiking
Mondays are a good day to put out, your forward-looking astrology reports. I mean, to start off the week.
Yeah, so I got a lot of little work to do, but at the same time, we also are going to be moving into the new office sooner than later. Nice. We're probably going to be into the first of the year, so we'll be able to showcase that. And when that comes up, we're going to have like a little shindig. I think we're also going to have
first of the month, right? Not first of the year.
First of the month, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say I'm not waiting until January to visit.
Did I say first of the year?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, with that being said, we are almost done. We want you to go to theprescotttimes.com, and that's where you go ahead and get all the information and more than what you actually want to know, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes you're just like, oh, gosh, do I have to put that out there? In most cases, it's cool, but at the same time, it's information. It's information that you need to know. And if you guys want to follow our pages on Facebook and Instagram, please do. Instagram's a little bit different. All you like to do is pictures. Sometimes I like to go ahead and throw some news in there. But we also love pictures of Arizona and whatever you guys have going on. So if you guys want to share stuff over there on Instagram, make sure you tag us at the Prescott Times. And then also on Facebook, you will go ahead and find a lot of the events, a lot of people put up there. So you'll see us tagging ourselves in events. Our events will be hosted on our event page on Facebook. And also we're trying to set up the actual calendar on the PrescottTimes.com. But for right now, we are sharing everything to the PrescottDayAndNightOut.com. So it's going to have like the actual Google Calendar. So it intertwines with your phone. So all you got to do is be like, oh, I'm interested, and just put it into your calendar if you have a Google Calendar. So all that fun technology. So, man, that was pretty awesome. I think I'm winded now.
There's so much stuff, right? And you didn't even say go to the YouTube thing and like it yet.
I know. Might as well do that right now because you said it. Don't forget to subscribe. Right. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be also taking out our newsletter because last time we did our newsletter, we ended up getting a lot. So I know that I'm in a healthy competition with Eric, and now I totally forgot until right now. Eric, see, now I got to here competition with Eric.
Okay.
Eric's gonna go in there and just sweep me out. His content is so much cooler, guys. If you guys want to go check out his technology, man, you guys have. Eric knows what he's talking about.
I am going to try to do a short today of like where to find your IRS check, your stimulus check, find its status. So I'll have all that hopefully posted here in a little bit.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Where's it at, man?" I don't know. I really don't know, man. But anyways, guys, with that being said, I'm done with my Monday. Get your day started with motivation. Go out there and do something good for your community and make sure you smile because you don't have to wear a mask in the state of Arizona. So, but, you know, obviously respect those companies or businesses that want you to go ahead and abide by their rules within their establishment. And don't be a jerk. Just be a happy camper. Enjoy life. Or just wait until everything's done and then go back to that business if you guys really, really want to go in that business. So anyways, we know how to go ahead and work things through. Right, Eric?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what was the day again? What was it? Not the veterans, but the other one.
It was Mom and Pop Business Day.
Okay, there we go. Go support the mom and pop shops out there. And thank you guys so very much for taking care of us with the stars. I'm pretty sure I think I saw some more stars. Thank you, Annie, for sending those. I don't know if you did or not, but if you did, I'm thanking you for the last time you did it. So thank you guys for doing what you do and watching us. Please share, like, comment, and if you guys have something, want to share something, go ahead and message us. We will be willing and wanting to go ahead and put it out there at the editor at theprescotttimes.com or anywhere you are actually seeing this broadcast. So thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins.